It's your turn to become that unbothered, confident, and happy girl this summer because we're tired of always trying to have everything under control and we deserve to welcome some happiness into our lives. I am that person that overthinks decisions and overthinks conversations even after they happened, or I plan what I'm going to say and I go over that in my head again and again, and that is only bringing me stress and anxiety, and that's really something that I'm trying to work on to help me release all of that and feel more happy with myself and with other people. And maybe you're feeling like that as well, and you feel that you deserve to make a change in your life, to start feeling happier with yourself. I'll be giving you some actionable steps as well that will help you navigate summer and start feeling your best. Maybe the problem is you're getting anxious about your to-do list. There's way too much written in there and you cannot cope with everything, or you're anxious about the future and things you cannot control. And sometimes all we need to do is be kinder with ourselves and let go of all this pressure and focus on what really is important. Certain things we cannot control. As much as we try them, it doesn't work like that, and it's okay. Not all is going to be according to our plans, and sometimes we don't even know what the plan is. But as long as we stay true to ourselves and we know that we are working towards something that makes us happy, that's really all that matters. You'll notice that if you're overthinking too much, you might also be struggling to make friends. And maybe that's because you're trying to please everyone and always say the right thing, when actually you shouldn't even be worrying about that. We're all different. We have our own personality. We could be the nicest person anyone has ever met, and still maybe someone would think, oh, I don't like this girl, she's way too nice. At the end of the day, it's all about being happy with yourself. We need to become more confident within who we are and how we present ourselves to the world. If we accept who we are with all our imperfections, maybe sometimes we'll meet someone and we just won't bond because we don't have the same vibe. And there's nothing wrong with that. The right people come to your life and they stay. And that happens when you're both true to yourselves, because that's the strongest bond anyone could ever have. Just remember that you are a good friend and you care, and stay true to yourself, and this other person will see that. And of course it has to go both ways. Sometimes we just need to get out of our own heads and learn to let go. Letting go and surrendering to all the things life has to offer to you is just the key to start feeling happier with yourself. When you don't put that pressure on everything that you're doing and you start to learn to let go, you open to the experiences that life has to bring you, and that could be so much more special than anything that you have ever imagined. Sometimes we struggle to let go of situations. I think that's the most common thing, and some of them, even though they're really hard and they're really hard to get over, learning to live with it, to be fluid and change, is what's gonna help you stop that overthinking and really open your mind to new experiences. So surrender to life and what it has in store for you. I was in a yoga class this weekend and the theme was I choose to let go, and that was really powerful for me because I needed to hear that message. We need to be fluid to adapt and grow and become a better version of ourselves. Now I want to bring you some actionable tips, some things that you can do this summer that will help you become your happiest version. And number one has to be focusing on learning who you really are and connecting to your true self. Now, a great way to do that is to spend more time by yourself, to write down your thoughts and really get to know you. My favorite way to really feel happy and elevate my spirits is to focus on my wellness journey. Having a healthy lifestyle has completely changed my life and my days, and I could not recommend it enough. When you're focused on feeling and looking your best, there's nothing that can stop you. And this account is for the girlies who want to become their best versions and start their wellness journey. So if you need motivation, I've got you. Another great way to improve my mood right off the bat is to include some mindful movements in the morning. And that could be including a 10-minute yoga in your routine, or Pilates, or going on a hot girl walk. And of course, the perfect combination to a hot girl walk is listening to a self-care podcast. There's nothing better than just walking in nature or going for a walk at the beach and listen to your favorite podcast. If you're feeling sad, try going on a hot girl walk, put on your podcast, your mood will transform. I'm thinking of creating a podcast myself because I do love to talk about self-care and all things wellness. So if you'd like that idea, let me know in the comments. But really, there's nothing that makes me happier than listening to my favorite podcasts, because a podcast for me is like a weekly reset. Listening to inspiring people is just my favorite thing to do because it motivates me to become my best version as well. I want you to choose to be happy and excited about life and saying yes to summer plans. If you get an invitation to go on a hike, if you get an invitation to go out with your friends, just say yes, enjoy this time, because we don't get the sunshine all year round, and especially if you're in the UK like me, we really must make the most out of our days. If you stayed until the end, I wish you a very happy summer. My DMs are always open on Instagram if you want to chat at Giovana lourenco. And if you want to feel motivated, check out my daily stories, because we're gonna start your wellness journey together. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you soon.